Riptide Nation, what is up? It's Coach Mike back at you with another Riptide wrap-up and the Riptide roll. They moved to 5-0. Yes, 5-0. Riptide Nation, stand up. Super excited about what happened this past weekend. The team just responded really well, went up against the 3-1 Harbor Creek team who hadn't let up squat, and we scored 22 points. Yes, big win, only let up 6. Riptide just really was excellent this week, and we are on our way to a perfect season, an undefeated season. The boys, the coaching staff, the families were really all locked in and dialed in. 2 wins away. We got 2 wins to go. But before we talk about all that, let's get into the highlights and see how the game went. All right, the Riptide with the football, handoff to Romello Pugh up the right side. He's looking, he cuts back. There's a swarm of Huskies to take him down, and this is going to be a physical game here. 3rd and 1, Riptide quarterback sneak. And they get nothing. No, yes, they do. It's Colin Beal. Straight up the right sideline, 25 yards. See you later. Riptide up 6-0, and the Riptide Waves celebrate here. Colin Beal on the quarterback sneak. They're going to go for 2. He's in a shotgun, looking. He's got Evan English for the quick 2, and the Riptide up 8-0 before you can blink. What a drive by the Riptide Nation. They're going to go on defense here in this Harbor Creek. Run game is physical, and here comes Big 24 right up the middle. Nice cutback, great tackle there by Robbie Ellis. Gonna come back again on the left sideline. It's him again. Boom, see you. What's up? That's Beans. There it is. Harbor Creek 2nd down here, looking for something under center. They're gonna try to get a pitch to the right side. He's gonna try to stretch it out right. He's got some room. He cuts back on Evan English, but he's all wrapped up because the Riptide come like a wave. What a play by the defense there. 3rd down here for the Harbor Creek Huskies. And they're looking for something here. Quarterback sneak up the middle. Boom. Drew Caldwell gives them nothing as they try to continue this drive. Later on in the drive, Harbor Creek still rolling here, still trying to get something done. And the Riptide just swarming around. Riptide on the ball, Colin Beal looking deep. It's Jaden Frost, bobbles it, catches it, 25 yards down the field, and the Riptide are rolling again. Colin Beal under center here, hands to Romello Pugh. Romello Pugh coming up that left sideline, hurdles a man, tackled out of bounds by big number 0, but not after. Oh, no, we don't have that one. Pitch out to Romello Pugh here. Romello going down the sideline here, looking for more. Oh, is he going to get it all? He is going to get down at the 1-yard line, and Riptide will QB sneak. It's Colin Beal again, and the Riptide go up 14-0. Defense hype out here right now, and the Riptide will go back on defense. Here we go. Pressure on the QB. They're looking for him, and they get him up. Big sack. Charlie White, Drew Caldwell, and Evan English all meet there. What a... Here we go, Harbor Creek under center. They're going to hand it up the middle. They got a big hole, but stopped short by that linebacking core, and there's about 11 Riptide players in on that tackle. Wow. He'll call it, and he'll hand it, and he runs into the wall of Joey Kranicki. Kranicki with a big hit there. Looks like he's not taking no junk from number 2 either, and the Riptide back on offense. Handoff to Romello Pugh up the middle. He's going to get 6. He's going to get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many Huskies does it take to take Romello Pugh down? About just as many yards as he's got. Pugh up the right sideline, cuts back in the middle of the field. Stiff arm. Another great run by Romello Pugh. Cheerleaders had the house rocking on the sideline at halftime. We love those girls. Riptide cheerleaders, stand up. What a great group of girls. Shout out to Jen Skolnick and Kelly with the cheer crew. Colin Beal back under center here, 2nd half. He's looking. He's got Robbie Ellis with the catch. Oh, and the ref's going to say he dropped the ball. What a play. Riptide are going to have to go to defense. Wow, Robbie Ellis almost came down with that one. A little confusion for the Harbor Creek Huskies here, and they're looking for something. Under center. They're going to hand it off the right sideline. He's looking, no, the quarterback's going to keep it, and you don't do that on Charlie White. Charlie White, big play there. Riptide defense all over the place. We can call a hike here. Looking for something. They got a big hole in the middle, but it's Romello Pugh. And Beans there to make the tackle with Charlie White finishing it off. And a Riptide back on offense here. Colin Beal drops back. He's looking for something. He's got Romello Pugh. Romello Pugh with a little room down the sideline. Here he goes down the sideline. cuts back. Is he going to go all the way? Almost down to the 24-yard line. And here come the Riptide. Back on defense. Great tackle there. Is going to stop him up. Huskies looking for something, and there's nowhere to go. Look at the linebacker flow there by the Riptide. Excellent defensive play. Colin Beal under center. He's going to hand it to Romello Pugh. No, he's not, and he's got Robbie Ellis. Robbie Ellis carrying the ball like a loaf of bread, and boom, fumble there, Robbie Ellis. Oh, man, that was a rough one. Harbor Creek back in business with their last chance to get on the board here, make something happen. And taken down in the backfield. That's Avonte Knight right there. Harbor Creek looking for something. He's looking to the right sideline, out on the edge, and a little out stretch there. Quarterback's passing here in this drive. And he drops back to pass another one, and nope. Robbie Ellis will get the ball back for the Riptide with the interception on the right sideline. And here come the Riptide. Colin Beal hands it off. Avonte Knight's going to shove it in. First touchdown of the season for Avonte Knight, and it's a big one, capping off the Riptide run there. Pitch out. Romello Pugh, 2-point conversion. The Riptide will go up 22-0 here. Here come Harbor Creek. Last chance with the ball here, trying to get something going here. They just can't get anything going. Oh, look, they got something here, though, and it's the big fella up the sideline. Can he go? He's breaking tackle after tackle. Big run by Harbor Creek there, all the way down inside the 8-yard line. And they will finish the drive. 24 with a big run and a big hit there by Robbie Ellis. They're going to go for 2 here. Harbor Creek after the penalty. And this thing is almost over here. And Harbor Creek just trying to salvage some of it. And they will not hit this one as the Riptide will swarm, make the tackle, and call it a day. Riptide. There it is, another big win for the Riptide. This was the biggest one of the season against a one-loss Harbor Creek team. You see how it unfolded. Let's talk about the players that had a really big impact in this game. And let's talk about our quarterback, QB1, Colin Beal. Colin threw for 9 of 17, 147 yards and a conversion. And historically now, Colin has broken all of the Riptide records so far for a quarterback. When you look at the comparison of the 2 quarterbacks that we've had over the last 2 years, you have Braylon Wilson. He was 19 of 26 for 275 yards and 4 touchdowns over his career. Colin Beal through 5 games has been 28 of 53, 501 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 conversions. I mean, what an amazing, amazing kid Colin Beal is. He's been a true leader of this football team. He's led us to a 5-0 record. Yes, 5-0. Riptide Nation, shout out. I mean, just can't say enough good things about this kid. I've had him since he was 7 years old. We call him the golden arm of Colin Beal. He's been on some tough football teams where we didn't have the offensive line like we have this year, didn't have the tools to throw to. I mean, he's completely taken advantage of what he has at his disposal this year and is growing as a player, man. And my number one favorite kid to coach of all time definitely is Colin Beal. Definitely is Colin Beal. All right, who's he got behind him? The world knows now it's Romello Pugh, and Romello Pugh was excellent again. Romello had 18 carries, 111 yards, and a conversion. And when you look at Romello's stats in comparison now too, Romello is also now the all-time single-season rushing leader in Riptide history. Romello's over the season has had 41 carries, 587 yards, just breaking Cash Simmons' record by 1 yard, who had 586 last year. Mello also has 5 touchdowns compared to Cash's, or 6 touchdowns compared to Cash's 5, excuse me. And that's not even including what he's done in the passing game. Receiving the ball this season, Romello has been excellent. 4 catches, 135 yards, and 2 more touchdowns. Just an amazing kid. Did really well between the tackles for the second straight game. Really was physical running the football. No huge breakaway runs. 10, 15 here, 6, 4, 3, just really, and we stuck with the run game, ran the ball up the middle on these guys a bunch, which generally is not our style, but it's what the defense gave us, and it's what we took. Also on that offense, I'd like to shout out my man Gabe Hope. Gabe has been the best backup running back in the league. 7 carries, 40 yards. He gets the tough physical yards, and he's really gritty. Ball security was an issue for him last year, hasn't been at all this year. 0 fumbles for Gabe Hope, and just really making it happen inside. Next, we got Colin Beal. Oh, I meant to talk about Colin's quarterback sneak. You guys got to check this one out. It's amazing. Colin Beal sneaking the ball for a yard real quick on 3rd down, and he goes 25 yards to the house with the help of Evan English, for sure. With the help of Evan English. What an amazing play. Riptide Nation, stand up. Wow, man. Highlight after highlight with this team. It's so fun to coach them. It's so exciting. Everybody has the same mindset. The grind set mindset is what my daughter calls it, and I love that. We're adopting that here in Riptide for sure. You got on defense. It was an amazing performance by several players. This defense has let up only 6 points in 2 different games this season, 12 total. All year amongst all 5 opponents. It's been a phenomenal defense. This week, it was definitely led by Avonte Knight. Avonte had an amazing game. 3 tackles, a tackle for loss. Caden Scheffner, who we talked about before, rarely gets on the stat sheet. He did this week. He really almost had 5 tackles for loss, the way he was in the backfield and grabbing a hold of running backs. But 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and excellent performance by Caden Scheffner. Just excellent. Love you, Caden, man. We had Robbie. Robbie had a big catch early in the game. I can show it back to you. He fumbled the ball. I was really on him, telling him, look, you better get the ball back for this football team. And what does he do? He gets the ball back. The 2 tackles and a big interception for Robbie Ellis. What an amazing football player. Also, Gabe Hope was excellent. 5 tackles, yes, 5 tackles and a sack. Just brilliant flowing around the football. The defense was vicious this game. Boy, we were just everywhere the football was. There was 5, 6, 7 Riptide hats there to meet him. It was an excellent performance. Joey Kronicki was really special as well. Coming off the bench, he was excellent. 2 tackles, a tackle for loss. That kid's got future star written all over him. What a performance by the Riptide Nation. Drew Caldwell, 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Drew was excellent. The defensive ends were just amazing this game. And my man, Charlie White was getting double teamed, triple teamed, ended up with 2 tackles and a sack. Big play. It was an all-around defensive performance for sure by everybody. Evan English had a good game as well. 4 tackles for Eben. Eben also caught a couple passes. 4 catches for Eben. That's a season high for him. One of 25 yards, 15 yards, 3 yards, and 20 yards. He also had a conversion. Colin Beal had his season high in rushing as well, 25 yards. I mean, it's Colin Beal. He doesn't really run the ball too much, but he had 2 touchdowns as well, so he did he outrush Romello Pugh? I guess we'll have to leave that up to you guys to discuss. I don't know, man. But what a game, Riptide Nation. Coming up, we have Fairview. Looking to stay perfect. 2 games remaining in the season, just 2 games remaining in the season, and we are super excited. We're on a road for Fairview. It's going to be one of those tough environments. They're very hungry. There's a target on our back, being undefeated like we are, being the #1 team in the league, but we're good with a target on our back. We welcome it. So Fairview, we're coming. The Tigers better watch out. Riptide Nation's going to come in, and we're going to do Riptide things, for sure. So I appreciate you guys tuning in again. Until next week, I'm Coach Mike. I'm out.